Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. My guy, Riff Raff, is in the building. Balloween, the album out this week. What up,
Yep.
Riff? You good, man?
Man, good, man. Just steady coming up. You see, I got the 1999 juvenile bracelets.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that a,
man.
is
I'm
that a
just
new
switching
piece?
things
Is that
up.
a new
Yeah,
piece?
yeah, it's new.
By the way, everything's different. Hair's different.
Man, dyed it all black. All black Halloween season. You know what
Is
I
this
mean?
for the Balloween
Yeah,
vibes?
yeah. It's just a vibe. You know what I mean? Whatever I'm feeling, I just got to go with it.
Is this your natural hair color?
Yeah, it's my natural hair. It's like a darker color. So this is actually, I know I just got it dyed. It's like if you got it, if in the sun, you can really see it's like a midnight blueberry, uh, uh, like like in Belgium.
Really?
Yeah, I told the barber, I was like, imagine a blueberry midnight navy blue Bentley just turning the corner at midnight
In
in
Belgium.
Belgium. And then they were like, I got you, fam, I got you, fam.
You always are drawing a picture for people.
Yeah, I just have visions in my head and I just gotta bring them to life. Otherwise I'll be just sitting wasting time.
What was the first? You're from Houston.
Houston, yeah.
What was the first rap record you remember hearing?
Big Mo, City of Syrup. It was the first tape I ever bought. It was a tape, actual tape. And I was riding my bike, have headphones, a tape, the Big Mo City of Syrup.
Big City of Syrup.
City of Syrup.
Hold on, hold on.
And that was that was the hardest artist because I used to play basketball at the basketball courts, this elementary school where there's four courts, and everybody would come like from high school, college, people on break, whatever, right? And best hoopers would be there.
Is it this?
And
Hold
I
on.
City of Serb, and it was the Big Mo freestyle. That's what made me actually start like freestyling. The
And
Big Mo, it's the freestyle at the end of that album.
and how big was this record?
It was in Houston. It was big. That song never made it on the radio, but it was just that
Really, it
album.
was just it was
That album, and that was the first album that I ever listened to, and I listened to it like all the way through. The first album I ever bought was a Vanilla Ice album,
Oh
and
yeah,
this was
that's
like
right.
yeah, that
So
was when I
but
was 7, and I came running out of my room because I heard this song that just like the video just changed my life.
so the funny thing is, so I think a lot of people, when I've heard your story before and you've told it,
Yeah,
people end up kind of gravitating more to more towards the Vanilla Ice thing because I guess they think it makes more sense with your story. But musically, you cared more about the Big Mo thing. The Vanilla Ice thing just
yeah,
kind of opened your
yeah.
eyes.
You will like when I see shit, I feel like what I see in people and the vibes I can catch, like it's like something that I don't know. I just feel like that's what makes me different. Like, when I just remember hearing the song Vanilla Ice, and it's still even on the charts. You know what I mean? That Vanilla Ice, the Ice Ice Baby song, and the video. Just I don't know. I was my age and like seeing that. You know what I mean? And like I'd see kids like walking down the street with the feelers and stuff. Like you know what I mean? I was starting to. I could see what was like. I was like, that's cool.
And
Like,
then
oh,
you
this is cool. Like, I don't fuck with that. That guy. Nah, I fuck like this is my style. Like, even at a young age. You know what I mean?
and
I always
then
had like a natch for fashion. Like I knew when I saw the first person in Jabos with the striped Jabos, I was like, those are gonna be big. And I remember I was like 9 or 10 years old. You know what I mean?
and you were already into it.
I was just on. I just have a natch for like seeing like that's gonna be big.
And then did Big Mo to get you into like Houston rap?
Yeah, because I was like, I would just listen to all like Michael Watts and OG Ron C. Swisher House used to drop a mixtape every week or every Friday. So if you were a new rapper and you end up making that mixtape, like being on it on the Michael Watts or the Swisher House, like the tapes, then you were popping. You were about to blow up. You know what I mean? In the Houston.
Right,
Yeah,
right, of course,
but
of
that's
course.
yeah.
And at what point, at some point, did you like start going out in the scene?
Well,
Uh,
I eventually, yeah. I mean, I'd go hang out with my homies. I couldn't even get in the club. You know what I mean?
You're
But
too young.
I'd just be in the parking lot because the parking lot would be packed. You know what I mean? All the way around the back of the club to the Kroger's parking lot or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would just want to hang out there. You see the candy cars. It was like I don't know. It's just a whole vibe.
How did people treat you? As like I couldn't imagine that back in that time were there a lot of white boys in the parking lot?
No, but it's a different culture down there. You could be any race if you just with the style and the fashion and like if you're into that, like it's not
You're accepted.
you aren't there to be accepted. You're there because you actually enjoy the vibe. You feel it, like you know what I mean. You're into like jewelry and the candy cars and all that. And I was always into that. I was always into hooping. It was like N1 sports. You know what I mean? I was just always into like certain shit and like just ended up like in that crowd. But at the same time, I'm from Katy, Texas, where it's like four wheelers and like country music too. But then the same white boys who are driving in trucks are listening to the Swisher House tapes. They know when the new Mike Jones 40 track album is coming out. You know what I mean? So it's a combo of boys. It's to me it's a whole different world down there.
So
and I don't think people.
I think people
that.
people don't realize
they
that
don't
you can be in
understand.
both.
So they see something and they see like, oh, well, he's a white boy trying to be black or something. From the outside, but from in there, nobody's even thinking like that. We're just thinking about what's the next coolest shit. You know what I mean? What's cool? Next coolest fashion? What's the next coolest? You know what I mean?
Who was the first person in rap that you met?
I met Pimp C in the parking lot when it was after he got out of jail, and it was in Sharpstown Mall, and he was walking with the security. He was wearing an all-white Dickie suit with white Air Forces, and I just remember, and he had a fur coat on, but I just remember his just whole shit and his diamonds. It was just in the parking lot shining like I don't know. It's just like shit like that. Like I could tell when I see something, but like somebody put themselves together well. You know what I mean?
Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, I walked up to him. I had like a mixtape, and I handed it to him. He was like, "What it sound like though?" And I was like, "It's jamming," but I'm so excited to meet him. I'm just like, I just gave it to him, of course. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Damn, okay, that's Pimp C. Like, you just let it go. Ain't no hugging. Like, let me get an autograph. Let me take a picture."
Just kept it moving.
Yeah, just keep it moving. And just be like, "Damn, have a story."
And now it's got to be even more of an amazing story that you actually got to meet him. I'm sure you've gotten to know Bun B over the years. You see,
I met him a few times.
You got to met Bun B a few times. What are you having, by the way? Some Welch's?
I was drinking Welch's.
And then the booze that fell on the ground.
Yeah, man, they just had this whole fiasco.
Yeah, we had a pinata in the other room.
I'm walking down this thing, and then Ebro told me to come down there. You know what I mean?
Before you know it, there's booze just falling on the ground.
Booze falling on the ground. I'm like, well, hell, I gotta grab one.
Lest anyone think that Riff Raff brought that with him.
Yeah,
He did not.
I didn't, but
he did not. It fell into his lap.
Yeah, and I had the Fireball. I wish I had a couple more of these.
The Fireball is a delight. I'll be honest. It's very tasty.
I was drinking last night, and I told him it wasn't even like 8 hours ago. We were in the studio. And I was drinking. I was like, "Fuck, how am I gonna make it up?"
You want to pass? You Rasan, you want to give up your Fireball?
What a
gentleman! What a gentleman!
What a homie, man! I owe you something.
So real quick, Balloween is out and this week, and you got a hell of a lot of people on this joint.
Yeah, man.
Who you got on this album? You got I saw you got Sonny Digital, Mike Will Made It.
Mm-hmm.
What rappers are featured on here too? You got
I would have to see a list.
Quavo. There it is. You got Quavo. You got Chevy
that's
Woods.
The song that drops today. But I'm being rude. This is the actual man behind the project, DJ Afterthought. This is my DJ.
Afterthought. What up, man?
And this is his project he put together. He was like, "Yo, you have all these unreleased songs. Like, we need to be putting out. I need to just be putting out albums. Why not? You know what I mean? Like."
Because you have so much music.
I have so much music. Why wait years and years? Like, it's been sitting. Some of these tracks that are here, I recorded 4 years ago.
So
Afterthought. It's really his project. I should let him talk.
So how do you guys know each other?
I've been DJing for him for a couple years, and it kind of transformed into just kind of working with him on different levels. But I mean, he just put out a project with a major label, fulfilled his contract with that, and I mean, it's just music sitting on a shelf.
So you were like, why sit on all these records?
All these records, and we reached out to a couple more people to get some extra features on it, just to make it, over the top.
Action packed. And I feel like it's my best album because it's all the tracks that I wanted on the major album ones. That maybe someone from the label or management or whatever was like, nah, let's not put these ones on. But to me, they were my favorite tracks. You know what I mean? So this is really my playlist of tracks that haven't. You know what I mean?
I have to tell you, it is a bizarre and interesting track listing.
For sure.
It
you
is.
know what I mean?
Like there are a lot of
you wouldn't know. I don't
trick
think
or treat. It's Balloween.
It.
Trick or treat.
They were just sitting on the shelf. Like they were just sitting there, and it's like, it's like.
And I think a lot of people
listen to them. Like
people have different thoughts on Riff Raff, right? People take you different ways, positive, negative, different thoughts, confusion. But you come out of the gate, Balloween intro produced by Sonny Digital.
Right.
So that's already one interesting dope producer. Yeah. Curious to hear.
Right.
Then you come out in the second song with the Back from the Dead featuring Skepta.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was a crazy situation. That was about 2-3 weeks ago, and we would always email back and forth. He's out in like London, so we're always like randomly email or DM. You know the numbers are like X41, dude.
It's
like,
confusing.
So
There's a lot of weird
sometimes
numbers.
we can't always be in contact. But anyway, so we would send tracks back and forth over the last 4 years, and nothing will really hit to us like yo, this is something big. I ended up sending him a song, and he immediately wrote back, like with the fire emojis, like, yo, this the one, blah, blah, blah. And when we actually, and then he was like, well, shit, let's do the video for it. And I was like, all right, cool, where you at? I'm thinking he's like out here. No, he's like, I'm all the way in London. I'm like, well, shit, when can you come out here? I'm in Vegas, you know, I got my house in Vegas and everything. He's like, well, I can't come to U.S. He's like, when you
he's
come
got
out
some
here?
shit right now, right?
And I'm like, I can't come out there. He's like, well, shit, what about Toronto? And I was like, yeah,
You were
okay,
going
boom.
you were going to Toronto.
Yeah, I was going like to New York or something at the time, and I ended up
to Toronto.
Yeah, and then I ended up boom flying to Toronto. He flies that day, flies to Toronto. We meet there. He stays up all night. We record the video. He tells me, he was like, yo, when I got this email from you about this song, it was at 416. You know, Toronto's area code 416.
Yes.
So he was just like, I just knew this was the one for us to do it. And boom, we fly. We meet in Toronto. We stayed up all night, shot the video. He didn't even sleep. He got back on the plane, flew all the way back to UK, and then he got this Mercury Prize for #1 album of the year. So he
that was
stayed
that.
up,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
just a
So
couple
he
weeks?
stayed up.
Wow.
Yeah, so right after he shot the video, he got back on the plane, went back. So he flew out just so we could do the video. So yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
a big,
cool.
So for artists of that caliber,
After that, we knew that
for an artist of that caliber to kind of like foresee like how big the song is to go invest that much time into it, then it's like, you know.
But then there's
And
interesting.
then they just played it. You know, I mean, Drake and them played it, and like
OVO radio.
on OVO?
OVO last night. Yeah, so it's like, you know,
and then you got
that's stuff you can't just pay for. You know what I mean? It just has
nah, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
You got, speaking of vibe, you have Vibe produced by Diplo.
Diplo, yeah. What's a big song?
You got a record with Gunplay, who I love.
Right.
Gunplay is dope, super underrated rapper in my opinion.
Yeah. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, a really cool dude. You got a Lil B joint.
Lil B, yeah.
You guys know each other.
That's been a long time coming.
Joint.
Yeah, I was talking. Me and Lil B have been texting since before they had camera phones.
Y'all been cool
back
forever,
in
right?
09, yeah, on some whole other stuff. We, like, you know what I mean? So this song was way overdue, you know.
This is your first record together.
Because
you
pretty
guys-
much, because we've had like a feature where it was like somebody took a clip of one of my songs, a clip of one of his songs, like kind of combined them together. This is the first time that it's just been me and him on a song.
And then a name that I think is interesting on here is you have a record produced by Dame Grease,
Right.
Take Me Away.
Yeah, that's a country song. To me, that's about on the same level as my time song. If you know anything about like my old songs I used to do and everything. Yeah, that's more like that's a country song for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
100% country song, yeah.
Trade the Truth is on here. Boom, 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 boom. You keep going.
It's a hard song.
You get a Travis Barker record produced by
Yeah,
Travis Barker,
that's what we
featuring Travis Barker, and then you close the album with Carefree, produced by Calvin Harris.
Yeah, it was a combo dealing with somebody who did the beat with him. So, you know what I mean? We're definitely going Calvin Harris. Like, yeah. That was a song that just never made it. It was just like a kind of a freestyle, like pop wavy, like, I don't know, not a pop song, but more, you know what I mean? Just like a kind of a vibey song. Like
There's definitely a lot of vibes on that.
A lot of
Yeah.
vibes on there.
Yeah, it's you go
All
from a lot of different spectrums.
What of the you know all kinds of people, you hang in interesting circles. Is there anyone out there that you hang out with that you think the people might be surprised with that is a good friend of yours? They just wouldn't picture it.
Well, I mean, my best friends are my Huskies.
How many you got now?
Well, I mean, I have like basically 5, but 2 live with me. But the other 3 are the parents of the Huskies. So when I go out of town,
Well, there can't be 3 parents, a Riff Raff. There only can be 2
well,
parents.
what it is it's 2 parents and their daughter.
And another child.
And their daughter, right? But the other daughter is mine, Holly Huskie.
That's the second one.
That's the second one. Then I already had Jody Huskie, so it's the parents. You know what I mean?
Is Jody
they go
Husky
back and
tatted on
forth.
you?
Yeah, this is Jody Huskie on chest,
And
and I got Holly Huskie right here too.
where's Holly?
You see her on the back of my
Oh
arm?
yeah, in pink.
Yeah.
Now, are they normal colors now? Did you?
Yeah, I mean they're red and yeah. I mean when we had dyed them, like it was color safe, like
I know,
color-
no,
color
I
safe
didn't
thick,
judge.
Yeah.
I didn't judge.
But like I see some people like they've actually like sent me pictures like, is this Jody Huskie? And like they have a fucking Sharpie right there with the dog, and then it makes me be like, okay, I'm not gonna do it anymore because you have to be color safe dye. You have to go to the right like groomer, like because like some people get their poodles like pink or something, but it's color safe and it's like through a groomer.
But right now they're
you
normal
sitting
colors.
there color, yeah.
So, so in other words, telling people don't use fucking markers on your dog.
Don't do that because it actually hurts them. Because like imagine somebody drawing on somebody's body with all markers, you're gonna be smelling like that.
It's
that
disgusting.
smell yeah,
Nobody wants that.
Don't do that.
What's the temperament of your Huskies?
They're really chill. I never trained them. I never punished them. I never like. If one of them goes to the bathroom in the house, I just put them outside for like an hour or something. You know
and
what I mean?
did they learn?
And through time, yeah. She's like 10 months old, and she already wakes up, gets out of bed, goes outside through her little doggy door. One time I went and looked and like, what is she doing? Like, what did she get up for? And she went to the bathroom, came right back to bed.
So she already figured it out.
10 months old, hasn't even been trained.
And they get along. Holly and Jody get along.
Yeah.
Now, because there are people out there who believe that Huskies can have a somewhat, rough temperament.
Well, yeah. Well, what happens is, I mean, you just have to know the vibe. I had another Huskie. It was Cody Husky, and he was half wolf and half Husky, and Jody Husky is my main one. So when I got Cody Husky, I'm thinking, well, when I go to town, he needs a friend to be with, but
Cody and Jody, it makes sense,
right? So but Cody has that wolf side with the instinct of, so if food drops on the ground, you know what I mean? That's mine. That's how Cody's thinking. Jody's like, I think he was giving it to me. You know what I mean? That's more of there's no compromise with the wolf side of it. So it's that wolf mentality is like meat, it's mine. They'll even fight each other, brothers.
So did they fight? Did they ever get in fights?
They would, and I'd have to literally get in there and pull them back by the back of their collars and hold them. And I'm like, we aren't doing this. And I'd throw Cody outside because I got Cody for Jody. You know what I mean? Not throw him, but you know what I mean? So it was getting like that, and I'd have to have sit-down talks with Cody and like be like...
What would you say to him in these sit-down talks? I want to picture you and Cody. Well, how could you try to work on this?
I like dogs or Huskies, they go by the tone. So like, I feel like any animal has like
they can hear the sense of the tone.
Sense, or it's something like, and I think that's how they're trained, like to do something. If you really want to train them, or they can go off vibe or something. So if they're put outside every time they go to the bathroom, then you don't have to put their face in the actual.
No.
And then go that. But I mean, I think her knowing like, okay, I just did that. I do this. Okay, I go do that. I end up going outside. I don't like going outside. I'll stay inside. But with Cody, like I'd have to sit down and tell him you gotta calm down. You have to be like more peaceful. You have to like be like good with Jody because you're his brother now. Like he didn't understand the role of the little brother.
He didn't understand the family mentality.
Yeah.
Now
my artist just walked in.
Oh, introduce your artist.
Yeah, Dollar Bill Gates. We gotta pull a chair up for him.
Pull a chair up, someone. That chair might be low, but chair nonetheless.
Yeah. So stuff. Yeah.
So Riff, introduce us.
Yeah, man. My new artist, Dollar Bill Gates, man. He's been my friend for like 8 years, but you know what I mean. I actually got him rapping. Like he wasn't like really rapping, but we always travel together. So when I'm on stage, like you know what I mean. And then we just started making songs. Like I like his style too. So it's like we travel together. So
Dollar Bill Gates, where are you from? Talking to that mic. Grab that microphone.
Oh, we gonna swing mic. Okay, we're swerving.
There you go.
Man.
Yeah, swing
Big
swag.
that shit going on.
Dollar Bill Gates, where are you from?
I'm from Cali, man. I'm Dollar Bill Gates, like I said, the documented
baller album dropping June 24th.
So we out here pressing heavy right now. We got the Balloween thing going on right now. You see what's going on right now.
I see it. The all black vibe.
You see what's going on right now. Shout out Robin Jeans and all that one shit.
Oh yeah, Robin Jeans. Yeah, we got a jean deal.
You got a jean deal?
Robin Jeans.
Jeans.
And when are those come? Are those out right now?
They're not out yet. Robin Jeans. I know Robin. That's my homie.
And so what kind
you
of...
see like these hats right here?
Yes, there's a very bold hat.
True story. Okay, so I have the same hat. But look, when he put... I don't even wear hats, right? But he took it off the rack and he said, here, boom. And he unsnapped the snap, right? This is Robin, the owner of Robin Jeans. Pop, pop, pop. He put it on the right size and I put it on and it fit perfect. You know what I mean? Like he just it's a weird dude, but he know exactly about fashion, like his detail, his eye for precision. I feel like we're related somehow. The dude Robin. Oh no, the dude Robin.
Nah, for real.
If you see like, cause I don't fuck with anybody, you know what I mean. I'm all about like the vibe of it. If we like, yeah, dude is really on point. So yeah, we got this Robin Jeans. You hear what Fetty Wap talking about the Robin Jeans all the time? Yeah, Robin Jeans. If you get a chance, go to Newman Marcus.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Robin Jeans right now. I'll show you.
Wrapping up for sure.
Look, Fetty.
Let me just take them off and just show you.
Yeah, don't show your
No,
jeans.
yeah.
No, but
No,
Riff,
there's
Riff, I
some
can't get on your level. This is you're on a different level fashion wise. This is how much time do you spend thinking about fashion every day?
I mean, I see it. I don't look for it. It's just in me. So like I see it, like I notice it. Like if a girl is about hair and she's at a hair cosmetologist, then when she see a girl walk by, then she just boom, the glimpse of her eye, and she's like, oh, she didn't go to the right spot. She didn't go. You know what I mean? So the way that's how I am with like fashion. Even if I'm not all the way fully like dressed up, like right now I'm just low key chilling. But
What
like
can you
if I
name-
really
can you-
want to get dressed up, like
Can you tell me some artists that who you really appreciate their style?
Fabulous always stays on point. I think for the last like 20 years, he's like always
Just
on point.
consistent.
Diddy's nice. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's a few.
What about female artists? What female artists?
Rihanna stays real. Like,
Yeah.
Nicki always on point. You know,
Nikki or Iggy?
Nicki,
Don't-
Iggy
don't
too.
put- don't-
Iggy Azalea too.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so-
No,
Iggy Azalea always stays on
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Who else?
I wouldn't say on point, but
Beyonce, obviously. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Artist wise, or just like
Yeah,
all the Kardashians.
really?
They are on point. So,
Now,
like,
if you weren't a rapper,
right.
could you see yourself being a fashion person for someone, like a stylist?
Yeah, I could be.
it's crazy.
French Montana too. I was about to say because fashion. French Montana he said I dressed the stylist. You feel me? Like, so, but no, French Montana's on point too. I remember I interviewed French Montana at the VMAs one time, and then he came up and he was like, I was like, damn, what kind of shirt is that? He's like, yeah, this is Egyptian linen, the same cloth that Jesus used to wear, and like you know what I mean? Like,
And he
that's,
says
that's
that
what
on
I
the
remember
record.
him.
And he says it on the record.
Yeah.
He says it on the intro
Did he?
to I'm a Coke Boy, I think.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Yeah. I used to know, like, I had Egyptian friends when I was, like, growing up, so it was, like, you know what I mean? I just remember their family, like, being, like, really elegant. Like, I walk in the house and it smelled like luxury. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel French Montana. You know, you feel me? Like, it have, like, a crazy tobacco pipe smell, like, I don't know, like,
Some
Egyptians
hookah
are
going,
some
like-
stuff. Yeah.
So when you were coming
crazy.
up, like, do you remember what celebrities, besides you said how you started, the first people you saw, but then in the late 80s and 90s, who were the people out there that you saw?
See, I used to get out Saturday morning. I get up early. I go watch cartoons, eat cereal. But like all through the week, when I come home from school, I watch. I just MTV because back in the day, you had a phone number with no area code and you had cable, about 30 channels. That's it. So
Right.
it was MTV and VH1.
That's it.
So I'd watch videos on every channel. So like I watch VH1, it'd be like Billy Joel. Or like, you know what I mean? Like Bruce Springsteen or something. But then at the same time, on MTV and you're clicking through and you're watching everything. It was everything.
And you get Yo
And back
MTV
in the
Raps
days,
on Saturday.
Yo MTV Raps. You have the
So
Yo
you would-
MTV Raps, the cards.
And so you would
with
see,
Dr. Dre and Ed Lover. Come
Right.
on, man. Like,
and so you would
it was
see
a
the
vibe back then. It was a different vibe.
Right.
So when I'm looking at like how I said about the Villanelle Ice, when I'm watching, I'm just like, you soak up stuff, like in your mind. Just like I have selective, like memorabilia. Like so, I only remember like certain stuff. You feel me?
So hold on, do you remember? And would you pay attention like back in the day, the late '80s, '90s, when all the rappers were going to Dapper Dan's, right, and getting all like their jackets made? Have you ever been up to Dapper Dan's in Harlem? That's the spot where
Now
like
take me. That's
That's-
an episode. That's a whole
the Gucci
episode.
and the Louis outfits.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's how cats were getting.
Yeah, I
and all that
remember
one
that.
shit.
Yeah, how everyone have like these personalized.
Yeah,
Jewels
that
you
was
couldn't
like
get.
I think Master P, right, or something. Who used to do that?
That's out here.
Way back when.
Yeah, no, this is
Gucci
like
had
The
to talk.
D-boys and all them
Okay,
ones, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, that had the num-num. You know,
Okay.
spend with him. Instead of going to Gucci,
Right.
they go to Dan and get the
he
fit
get the
that,
actual
yeah, the
and
print
top,
and then,
bottom,
you know,
top.
the jean
Okay.
outfits and the hat
Yeah,
and all that.
okay,
you know what I'm saying, that
okay,
fly
okay,
shit
okay.
back
Exactly.
then.
That was the
Dapper
wave.
Dan, okay.
So what do you guys have planned for this tour? You're going out and doing 90 cities.
Yeah, I'm doing. You know,
What's a Riff Raff show gonna be like? What are y'all gonna
see
do?
what I do? Like some people have like a whole full set of how you do it.
brand new, just
Brand
completely
new
revamped.
stage. I just want a different vibe. I want a different vibe. So you know what I mean. It's his project, his tour. You know what I mean. But I'm there. But I always go with like what I feel is new and about to be the new wave. Like I'm not jumping on bandwagon. I like to deal with new artists, new DJs, and then I listen. You know what I mean? I listen to what people have to say, and if I feel the same vision, then I'll go 100% with it if I feel it. If I don't feel it, then I'm not gonna be with it. So I think these shows are gonna be really a lot more like I don't know, like on point. I guess is the word.
Do you rap the whole show, or like do you also stop and take time and talk to the crowd?
Oh yeah,
and
of
do a
course
little-
I talk. Like if I'm like I use it as therapy. Like when I go on stage, like some people say, "Oh, do you get nervous? Do you get it?" During the day when I'm dealing with people, I'm walking around, I'm 100 different people. You know what I mean? Because I'm having to like curb my attitude or curb what I would rather say. If I said what I want to say every time, I'd be in 100 fights a day and I'd be in jail. You know what I mean? So I like.
Do people ever try to start? Do people ever try to start with you?
I'm not in public enough for them to. And even if I saw it coming, I'd see it from a mile away and I'd be gone.
Yeah, we
You know
don't
what I mean?
entertain that. You know what I'm saying?
All about is money. You know what I mean? All about is money, making money, having fun, and do what I want to do. And fighting is not what I want to do. You see what Floyd Mayweather does? He fights for $250 million. If I want to be a boxer and I train, I wouldn't do drugs.
Floyd.
You know what I'm saying? But you are jacked. You are jacked, though.
I mean, you think so, man?
I mean,
I've been on a diet.
you're still looking pretty good. You're still
I
looking pretty
appreciate
jacked.
it, man. I really
Most Riff Raff haters reside on the internet, so
That is a very good point. Most haters, period, reside on the internet.
Yeah,
you
you know,
see
but
like, you know,
it's almost become like a game. You know what I mean? You do what you do, and then like if somebody has something bad to say, they're gonna get on the internet. The fact that they're even showcasing effort, then it's like, it's whatever. You know what I mean?
What happened to you in wrestling? What was the?
Once you get a little more into it, then it's not like the 80s, it's not WWF. So what it is like, you have to take 6 months and really be in training with these guys.
Yes.
You have to train with them. You
It
have
is
to
very
learn
serious.
your fucking competition, because they're all gonna be your friends and your family.
Right.
And I don't have 6 months to take off and not be with my dog.
So they said if you, so did you have an opportunity? Would you have had an opportunity if you were willing to go to Florida and train?
Still there.
Yeah, still there.
I don't think I can not do drugs or alcohol for 6 months, and I don't think I can be away from my Huskies for 6 months.
it's like a military boot camp.
And what it is, I wouldn't be able to do shows either. So I'm missing out on, X amount of dollars. Like, so I can't do that just for it's basically a 6 months audition.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't have time to deal with these personalities and all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
You lose a lot of money in 6 months too.
I'd rather be a special guest.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
maybe they'll bring you in for a little guest spot and say what's up.
If Vince McMahon wants it to happen, he knows where to find me.
Yeah, that just to
I'm
show
not hard
how
to
big
find.
the face card is. You see how the whole wrestling.
I
world,
have an actual Christmas action Riff Raff Peach Panther action figure
As soon
coming
as
out.
he
We need
laid
that.
name on
When
the
you need
wrestling
that.
world, you see how if any other rapper, it wouldn't have been nothing like that.
Yeah, it
as
was
soon as
over.
he put his name with the wrestling, it took by storm. You see how that works?
Well, also, I mean, let's be honest. The first picture we saw of you
Was
in the
with who?
gym with Hulk Hogan
Come on now.
was you looked psychotic.
Come on now.
We didn't know what had
It
happened.
looked like it was about to go down. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? So that just showed the face card. So people got to understand he could do anything. Movie, you know what I'm saying? Television, you know what I'm saying? Because
what would you like to do? What would,
Honestly,
I'll ask you. What would you like to see Riff Raff do?
What would I would like to do? Because I love music, but I get like bored easy. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been around the world twice. I feel like I've done thousands of shows. It's all fun. It's great. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm Bruce Springsteen selling out stadiums and everything, but I feel like I've done everything that I wanted to accomplish and more. You know what I mean? I really want to be in like comedy and have fun. Like, I don't feel like music is, honestly, this day and age, I feel like I try to make it fun, and I do what I do, and I have fun when I'm actually making it, but I just don't feel like it's as fun. And I think if people from the 80s, like, or if you really looked at it and you fast forward to now, I just don't feel like the funness of it is there like it should be. But I want it to be fun. Don't get me wrong. When I come out on stage, I'm gonna have drunk. I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun because that's what I want. But I feel like I should be on like Saturday Night Live. If Saturday Night Live called me and said, "Look, we want you to be an actual part of the cast," like I would be like,
Now here's the question.
I would be like, yeah, this will make me feel like a kid again. This is fun.
Well, here's the question I have for you, Riff Raff. Do you think that you could play other parts that are nothing like Riff Raff?
They're nothing like me.
Yes.
Could you be an actor like Denzel and play multiple parts?
I don't know. I mean, I've tried to act. I'm okay. I don't know
You
if I
okay?
can. But
Oh,
I've
okay.
always played a
Yeah.
version of myself, though.
Oh, okay.
So that's
cool,
the thing.
Cool. Yeah,
I don't
you know
know.
what? I think I just have so much visions in my mind and vibes that I'm all.
Like, could you sound like someone who doesn't sound like Riff Raff at all?
Yes.
If need
And
be
you
applied.
see it on the album. You see it
Need
on the
be
album.
applied. Need to be applied. If that's what I feel like is fun. You know what I mean?
So you
I'm
could.
still a big kid. I still like to have fun. That's
If
all I
he-
do. I'm always in search of the new fun.
If he got a Key
Not the
Peele
new
type show,
trend. Not the
yo.
new trend. The new fun. Like what is fun to me?
What is fun to you?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you.
That's what we need to find out.
That's what I'm looking for.
Well, that's what you're going to do. You have 90.
Exactly.
You have 90 cities, Riff Raff.
yeah,
tour,
that's cool.
man.
Yeah, that's cool.
How many?
That's music. That's
how many
music.
chicks? Let's be honest. How many chicks are going to end up pregnant after this tour?
Well, I have
Hopefully
zero
none.
kids. I have 0 kids.
Okay.
I've never been married, and that's a true story. You know what I mean? I don't believe in marriage.
Are you a big condom guy? You're a big condom guy.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Good for
of
you,
course,
as
of
you
course,
should be, as
of
you
course.
should be.
But the reason I don't believe in marriage, I believe in marriage. I believe in love. I believe like if you have a certain vibe with a certain girl, then that's nobody's business. You just go, you feel that y'all on the same wavelength, and that's all that matters. But this day and age, you tie anything to anyone, you're putting somebody else in control. And I don't think love is to be in control. It's out of control. Love is out of control. So just let that flow. Let it happen.
You
know
think
what I mean?
you don't like the structure of marriage?
Well, what it is you end up tying yourself to the government. So if you ever, for any reason, want to separate, somebody's going to pay some money. And somebody's going to get paid, and that's going to be the government. I just don't believe in that.
You
I don't believe in the government and rules to be a part of love. Love and rules don't apply.
It's a totally
just
reasonable,
love.
reasonable argument.
Yeah.
Are you going to be voting in the election, Riff Raff?
No,
Not voting. You're not
No.
registered to vote.
I'm not. I'm probably registered to vote. 'Cause
If you were voting, do you know who you would vote for?
I can't. I'm not. I wouldn't even. I have no voting substance. But I'll tell you what.
Tell me something. Give me something.
I'll tell you what. I owe the IRS $100,000.
Are you paying them right now?
I have to.
Yeah.
I was looking. I'm gonna be the white Wesley Snipes.
Don't
You
do it.
know, it's the
Don't be
white
like
Wesley
Wesley
Snipes. You dig? But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cut taxes. I'm trying to let the fifth wheel relax.
That's
You know what I mean?
So you're not.
I don't really watch the stuff like that. Like
You haven't watched any of the debates. You
I
haven't seen any of
watch
the stuff.
pieces and parts of them. You know what I mean? I see
The debates.
It's like
You haven't watched any of the debates?
I treat
Very
it
loosely.
I treat it like ESPN. I watch Sports Center, so I see the highlights of the debate. You know,
Right. And what is your favorite sport, Riff Raff? Basketball. Basketball is your favorite game.
basketball, man. You know,
Who's your favorite player?
Steph Curry.
Riff Curry, of course. And who's your favorite team? You have a favorite team? Are you a Rockets fan or
that.
not?
I'll always be a Rockets fan, but I'm not. I just watch Sports Center, man. I'm in my own little zone right now.
Football too or no?
Football too. I just watch Sports Center. I just like to see the highlights. I know
Okay.
there's a quarterback from like Louisville who's killing right now.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah. So is he a freshman or he was redshirt sophomore now, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's. I think he's
I'm looking for him. I'm like, if the game was on, I'll watch that.
Any athletes ever reach out as fans of yours?
Yeah, I'm friends with a few people. You ever heard of Marlon Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're cool. Blake Griffin.
How
Chris Paul.
much time are you spending in LA these days? Because you said you live in Vegas now.
Not much. Just traffic out there. It's tough, man. It's tough.
What you like Vegas is like low key.
Low key drive around the mountains. Big Huskies in the back seat, windows down.
So see, a lot of people when they
Circle
think
around.
about Vegas, they just think about the bright lights in the big city. But you,
that's them.
but
But
do
I
you-
see it for a different light.
Right, you
Some
like
people
it
see
for the
half
mountains.
Empty, I see it half full. Huh?
you like it for the mountains
Yeah, I like
and
the mountains,
vibe.
the vibe. You look out, I wake up, go on my, you know what I mean, second floor balcony, look outside, see big boy mountains. You know what I mean? Like, sun hitting it. Like there's some shit you can't catch on picture. You know what I mean? You have to just be there and you have to see it. And when you're seeing it, you're like, I feel like somebody else should see this. And maybe somebody else is, but you are though. So-
What's your
so
what's your favorite food, Riff Raff?
I like barbecue, but I'm about an 80% pescatarian. You know what that is? Where you eat
Yes, fish.
Yeah, fish. I eat fish, seafood. You know what I mean? But
sometimes barbecue, the Texas in you,
yeah,
sometimes
man,
you need some barbecue.
Gotta go barbecue. If it's a good barbecue in town, I eat. I just ate at Dallas' barbecue.
You had Dallas barbecue in
man,
here?
it's good. Yeah.
You need to go to Hill Country.
Hill Country?
Yes.
All right,
You want some good Texas barbecue. One of my Texas people in town, they usually go to Hill
Okay,
Country.
cool. I'm
So I'm gonna
fine.
recommend that for you.
I'm gonna find it.
Afterthought, guys, this
Dollar Bill Gates.
Dollar Bill Gates.
Yeah, man,
Let's
that's-
get
we-
that
and
correct.
like
I'm
I
Dollar
said-
Bill Gates, the documented baller.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you and things like that,
You
man.
know
You
what
know,
I'm
so I've
talking
seen a lot about you and
Ah,
heard a lot
thank
about
you,
you.
Dollar
no,
Bill
it's my
Gates.
homie,
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's a
he
pleasure,
got new
like
shit.
I
We're working
said.
on his album right now.
Yeah.
All right, so you're
Documented
next, Dollar
baller.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
I look forward to this.
Okay.
Guys, the album Balloween
Balloween.
is out this week. You can get it
Tuesday.
anywhere. Tuesday this
Tuesday
week.
comes out
Tuesday the
Tuesday.
25th.
On top of that, you can see.
Skepta.
You can see. Oh man, Skepta's on it.
Yeah,
Um,
Skepta. Yeah, the video with Skepta's dropping.
Diplo.
Halloween, yeah.
I mean, there's so many people on this joint. It's kind of crazy. Calvin Harris, Travis Barker, Three Loco, of course, Chevy Woods, DJ Paul, Sonny Digital, Dame Grease. A lot of people on this album. Have you been watching Action Bronson's TV show?
Yeah,
Have you seen-
the fuck? That's delicious.
Yeah.
The aliens one.
Either.
You know, I was on the aliens.
Oh,
one.
you were on the. I saw that. Yeah. You were on the
Yeah, I
aliens
almost sprained
one.
my ankle. Luckily, Action came over with the Rolex. I was out 3 to 6. I just got back.
Yo,
No, that's my boy, man. Action. Man.
he's doing really well, man. He's doing well with this
Him,
TV
Danny
thing.
Brown.
Yo,
He's
listen,
my
it was a pleasure seeing you guys. Have fun on the road.
Thank you,
Jody High Roller, Riff Raff. Thank you guys.
man. Classic,
Thanks for having us, man.
We'll be back again.
You know it.
6 months.
All right, another
All
one.
right.